Compatriots on both sides of the Taiwan Strait are bound by blood ties thicker than water, and a historical trend toward national reunification is unstoppable. A recently leaked, top-secret Pentagon file has stunned the global security community, revealing deeply alarming assessments about the growing military tensions between the United States and China. According to this confidential document, if China were ever to launch a full-scale invasion of Taiwan, the U.S. military would likely face a catastrophic defeat in a direct confrontation with Chinese forces. These shocking insights come from details first reported by Defense Security Asia on January 4th, which claims to have reviewed portions of the classified material. This revelation broke just one day after the United States carried out a controversial military operation in Venezuela, resulting in the capture of President Nicolas Maduro. As per the leaked Pentagon assessment, U.S. forces would, in all probability, suffer a decisive and overwhelming defeat should a war erupt over Taiwan. The internal wargaming results have exposed serious, systemic vulnerabilities within the U.S. military establishment, according to the same report. The classified document, called the Overmatch Brief, was prepared by the Pentagon's Office of Net Assessment and appears to have been leaked sometime in December 2025, the report adds. In a stunning confirmation of those findings, even the U.S. Secretary of War reportedly admitted that American forces have lost every single Taiwan-related war simulation conducted so far. The Overmatch Brief itself was the culmination of years of classified military wargaming and high-level strategic simulations aimed at testing potential combat scenarios. According to Pentagon evaluations cited in the leak, China's People's Liberation Army has now achieved a sophisticated level of integrated joint force maturity rarely seen in modern warfare. Analysts warn that the PLA possesses the capability to inflict catastrophic losses on U.S. forces within mere minutes of the opening phase of a conflict. The report by Defense Security Asia further emphasizes that distance, logistics, and time, once core U.S. advantages, now overwhelmingly favor Beijing instead of Washington. A former senior U.S. commander had already cautioned the international community about China's rapidly growing military capability and global ambitions. Admiral Philip Davidson, the former head of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, had publicly warned that China could be ready to seize Taiwan by the year 2027. According to Defense Security Asia, China has been meticulously planning and preparing for the Taiwan operation for over 2 decades, perfecting its strategies through consistent modernization. Beijing's advantages over the U.S. include a dense and layered network of advanced missile defenses, along with a sophisticated web of sensors positioned close to Taiwan. A central theme highlighted in the Pentagon's Overmatch Brief is Washington's overdependence on high-value, low-density military platforms such as aircraft carriers and bombers. This reliance, analysts say, has created deep strategic vulnerabilities for the United States, making its forces easier to target and harder to replace in a fast-moving conflict. Adding to the tension, China launched a major exercise codenamed Mission Justice 2025 around Taiwan on December 29, 2025, drawing global attention. Through these live drills, China effectively rehearsed a full-scale encirclement of Taiwan using both air and naval assets in a show of overwhelming strength. These exercises came just days after the United States approved an $11.1 billion weapons package intended to reinforce Taiwan's defenses. Under the Taiwan Relations Act, Washington remains legally obligated to help the self-governing island defend itself against any form of aggression. And in a speech marking the new year, China's president delivered a powerful message, pledging that the reunification of Taiwan with mainland China remains an unshakable national goal. Compatriots on both sides of the Taiwan Strait are bound by blood ties thicker than water, and a historical trend toward national reunification is unstoppable. China's total economic output has continuously reached new milestones. It is expected to reach 140 trillion yuan, $19.9 trillion US dollars this year. Economic strength, technological capability, national defense power, and overall national power reached new heights.